Hello class and welcome to this weird Friday we're experiencing where it went from a 2-hour delay to virtual 2-hour delay. Anyways, just to make things a little more simple because I know people are probably going to be in and out today, I decided to make this video just to let you know on what you're going to be working on today and kind of to get you through the weekend as well. So first things first, we're in modules. I'm just going to scroll down. I'm going to scroll down to where it says protest music, days 7 through 9, create your own protest song. Once we're in there, we should have started this yesterday, but if you haven't, make sure you're reading through this top part. Your requirements for this project are it has to be at least 45 seconds long. Your song should have a topic, message, purpose, and audience. Your song should be peer reviewed. We're going to do that on Monday. And then every student will create their own song. So the day 6 is brainstorm and begin creating in Soundtrap. So here's some options you can do for a protest theme, like Black Lives Matter, climate change, civil rights, wealth and equality. And then breaking off are the target audiences. So for civil rights, it might be people of color, gender equality, or LGBTQ plus community that you really want to focus in on. You should have done this all yesterday, but you've identified your topic, identified an audience and a message, and you completed the message, the survey for the protest theme, audience, and message. After that, you've opened up your Soundtrap and you began working on your initial loop. Again, the end of day 6 was you should have created your track in Soundtrap, titled your protest song, and shared it with me, and begin creating the 4 parts of a song. If you haven't done that, make sure you do that. Instructions for how to do so are going to be up in this video. Day 7, where we are today in this weird, snowy, weathery day. So the 4 parts of the song that you need to be focused in on are the drums, the bass line, the melody. That's going to be the lyrics and the vocal line part, and then the harmony. Okay? So we're going to look at a couple different PowerPoint presentations. I'm just going to walk you through and you can check them out later. Both the PowerPoints you need to look at today are located here and here. So we're going to open up the 4 points of a protest unit PowerPoint first. Okay, and you can go through present mode. I'm just going to share with you this way. So before we begin, you should have chosen your topic and target audience for your protest song, created your Soundtrap account, and explored and created at least 1 song. So the basics of a song using Soundtrap 101. The 4 parts of the song, like I said, are going to be the rhythmic or percussion section, the melody, the bass line, and the harmony. So the rhythmic section is going to be the driving force of a song, keeps the tempo, and is the foundational element. Our bass line provides rhythmic foundation, provides harmonic foundation in a song, and establishes the groove. Our harmony is going to be the additional parts that include pitches besides the melody, parts of the song that enhance the melody, and are musically satisfying. It means it's going to sound good to your ears. And then finally, melody, the most important part of the song, the collection of musical sentences that define a song, a unique combination of a high and low sounds, pitches, and that are put to rhythm to create a musical statement. Exploring the 4 basic parts of a song. You can watch these videos in the PowerPoint. I believe they're YouTube, but they give you examples of how melody and harmony work. Also some really cool bass lines that are used in a lot of hip-hop music. You can also check out how the bass and percussion work together with this dynamic duo. And then just more on melody and harmony here. So again, these are examples. If you can't pull them up, you can find them on your phone or your own device. And then this is a great example of how those 4 sections work together in Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, another favorite. Okay, so when you're listening to this, see how the drums establish the steady beat and tempo. The bass line, the guitar adds a little personality and another layer of rhythm. Also gives you an idea of what any other pitch parts would need to be matched musically. Then the harmony lightly accents the supports the melody and gives the song a sense of mystery. And then the melody is when Michael Jackson's voice builds up and comes in and kind of takes over as the most important part. You also get some other great ideas on how to create rhythms from scratch through Timbaland. Really, really cool idea. How he takes old ideas and builds upon them. It's really, really fun. And then finally at the end, I show you a video in Play Pause It that will show you how I create 4 parts of a song in Soundtrap, kind of like how we did yesterday. And then you can get going on that. So that's our first one. You should be at that level or very, very close by the middle of class so that you're finally going to work on the harmony, or I should say the lyrics, for the last part. We want to make sure our lyrics are going to be something that fit into the song, that kind of makes sense but provide meaning to what your protest song is. So I'm going to open up this PowerPoint and again do the same thing. So our objective is to have a clear understanding of writing lyrics to fit into your protest song. So just like before, I added in some really great tips for how to begin to write lyrics, okay? The most important thing is you got to think about these three questions. What is your protest theme? Who is your target audience? And what message do you want to convey to the audience? All three of those questions you answered in the survey, so make sure you really are reflecting upon those. So my example is a little bit more lighthearted than some of the other examples that we talked about yesterday, but for today, I have answered these three questions. So what is your protest theme? It's wealth inequality. Who is your target audience? It's the working class and lower class citizens. And what message do I want to convey to the audience? This kind of sums up the whole theme, and it's almost like the hook, but no one ever needs to have $1 billion. And this is going to really drive how I create lyrics. So what do I want to do? I want to brainstorm some sentences or some ideas about that thought, just to give my brain an idea to roll on where I can go with this. So the first one was, no one needs $1 billion. My second thought was, so many people are struggling today. I put in cost of rent, cost of food, cost of medicine keeps going up. The financial divide keeps growing and growing between the rich and the middle and lower class. The middle class no longer exists. You're either you have money or you don't. And then the 1% make more than the rest of us combined. And it's time for everyone to be taxed fair and equally. So these are just some ideas. Notice that they don't necessarily have to rhyme yet, but you can come up with ways to make that rhyme or make them go together when you start piecing it together. Okay, in a song, this is a really interesting video that'll break down the parts of a song, like the verse, the chorus, and the bridge. Remember, this is only 45 seconds long, so we're going to primarily focus in on the verse and the chorus. And the verse is a section of the song that explains what the song is about. There's usually 2 to 3 verses in a song. And then the chorus is the part of the song everyone remembers and is usually repeated over and over again. Here's also some examples if you want to take a hip-hop and rap approach to the 3 type of lyrics and choruses you can use. A now do, which is tell the audience what to do. A talk to, you're saying words you would exactly what to say to the audience. And then the wide view, which is describing something that happens all the time. This is a great idea for protest songs, so check out this if you're interested in that. So I'm now at a point where I've thought about some of the things I want to say. So I want to create a verse and a chorus for my song. So I think my hook was really easy, which was no one needs $1 billion. Okay. Notice that line's probably going to come back into the song. Oops, sorry. Come back into the song again somewhere. We next have, I barely make enough to pay my bills. How am I supposed to get ahead? We got to fix the system now. So I'm pulling from ideas from before, but I've shortened them. They're simplified. So you're just trying to get out one thought, one mood. Okay. Then I go back to my chorus. I have no one needs $1 billion. See what I did there? No one needs $1 billion. The top 1% has got enough to close the deficit and keep us fed. So again, I'm just playing on ideas and concepts within that. Think about that when you get to your song. Another great idea is to use poetry. Also to maybe think about a story about this and pull ideas from that. But by no means do not steal verbatim what someone else has said. That's copyright infringement. You will get sued for that. And then finally, how to add the lyrics to the protest song is in this play pause in the video as well. So check that stuff out, guys. Again, this is Friday, day 7, and by the end, you should have the 4 parts of the song uploaded in Soundtrap as well as the lyrics written and uploaded by the end of this class period. The reason why is because within the first 30 minutes of Monday, you're going to share your original post, not by 11:59 p.m., but in the first 30 minutes so that we can go ahead and start peer reviewing. Okay? Reach out if you have any questions. I'll be available via Teams to chat. I may or may not be able to do the full meeting, so hope this works for you guys. Thanks.